We're finally back with some DC news, and I'm happy. Why am I happy? Batman, the Cape Crusader. I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm glad at what I was presented.
It's first of all, to start it off, I like how, for those of you who are old enough, Batman the Animated Series.
Yes, sir.
You can tell it's based in the 40s, 50s.
I mean, it's giving us that feel again because Bruce Timm and Abrams the gang's back again.
Right.
I like that you pointed that out because
you know what I'm saying. They got the trench coats on with the hats. They giving me the old New Yorker talk, even though we're not in New York because DC doesn't. You know that's Marvel. But it's giving me the hey Tommy.
Yeah, they were talking like that too.
You know,
talking like that. It was just giving us that aura, the same essence. I'm not mad at it, and it kept things dark as you got to with a Batman, and it gave me that detective feel. Thank you.
My boy is a detective for real.
World's greatest detective, mind you.
It's not the beginning. It's not his first years.
It's not his first years in the aspect of he's not a rookie here, but to the villains,
but he's not a super vet.
He's still a myth.
Yeah,
to the villains.
Exactly. Like they talk about him in the streets, but they haven't really bamboozled with him. They haven't really scuffled. You know what I'm saying?
And in the first episode, Treacherous Waters, I was a bit lost, but then I had to remember this is a reimagining.
Yes,
this is a reimagining because when I see Commissioner Gordon, his skin is a different color.
Which I like. I'm not mad.
I'm not mad at him. I was like, this is reimagining. I like... Well, you know what threw me off? Oswalda. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I like it, though.
Penguin, but she's a woman. I love it.
You know why? Because it still sticks to her being the Penguin. But in this case... the Penguin doesn't have a palace. The Penguin has a yacht. I like it. Because why not? Why isn't the Penguin on the water? Which is perfect. I really do like it.
We get introduced to Harvey. He's just doing his job as usual. He's running for the mayor.
Barbara,
the commissioner's daughter. I hope they... You know what? Let me not get too forward of myself. We get into... What's going on? What's the problem? The Penguin is
scheming.
And it was and amongst the Thornton,
yes.
A lot of his spots is getting blown up and whatnot, and they're trying to figure out
all his hot spots, all of his trap spots, if you will. Moving guns and shipments of whatever they got in the crates.
But that's not the only problem. Things are getting blown up, but there just so happens to be an excuse for it every single time.
For him not being there.
So Batman gets to snoop in and he's looking for the fire inspector. Fire Inspector Wilford Lee.
Mr. Toupee?
Gets him, hangs him upside down, gets some info out of him.
Got him over the railroad tracks as the train is coming. As the train is coming, Bats is like, speak, who you working for? It's the Penguin!
Finally gets his information. He lets him know as he's swinging away, if you're lying, I'm gonna be back. I like that.
There's no way to get down, by the way.
And then we're introduced into Oswalda's world. I love the name. Oswalda's world. And wow, she has 2 sons.
2 of them, 2 sons.
But before we get there, Oswalda has a very interesting speech with Thornton.
Yes.
About how and the way she's talking, she's like, oh my God, I heard some of your spots got blown up. Had you had been there,
would have been crazy.
You would have got blown up to little tiny. I said, yo.
Meanwhile, he said, well, if it wasn't for
a little tiny birdie.
Turns around,
looks at one of
without
her sons.
pointing at her son.
Wow. I loved and it just got real slimy where Oswalda thought it was a particular son. Come to find out it wasn't that.
The other son.
Slimy.
It's funny because I wish you would have seen his face.
Slimy.
They slammed the chest threw the first son
way
into
she
the
did
water.
him.
He's done. Next thing you know, the other son starts running, gets on a freaking telephone booth.
Call Thornton. Call Thornton.
You must be crazy.
Help.
You're on your own, buddy.
Bang the lion on him. I love it.
Oswalda's head henchman then goes, he's gone. We don't know where he is. He just disappeared. He took one of your boats.
Mm-hmm. And she's like, find him because he's gonna
squeal.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna squeal. Next thing you know,
he runs to Barbara
and the commish.
No. She runs to Barbara first by himself, begging.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Begging.
You're right.
Because she's not even giving him time.
The henchmen's come through with the Tommies. Batman slides
just in time.
Yo.
Again, I love it because Batman's still a myth. It's still not.
He comes through with the big body.
Big body. Whips hits the henchman.
Tail whips them. All three of the henchmen get hurt.
He gives him a head nod.
Yo.
Drives off.
See you later.
Skirt.
Barbara and
the son. I think his name's Ronald.
Ronald?
Ronald. His name's Ronald.
Head to the station. Talk to the commish.
Ole. That's when everything comes to a head.
What, you said Ronald?
Her son's name's Ronald.
Ronald's
the one that's alive.
Yeah, Ronald's like, we got to do something about this now. You don't understand. My mother is crazy.
She been tap dancing around y'all for months. She's making y'all look like a fool. Y'all like, we got to do this right now. Barbara hits the fire alarm to evacuate the building because, lo and behold, the penguin is on her yacht. She's what is that she had, like missiles?
Big old 1900s World War II cannon.
Because Ronald let them know, like, she has a whole whatchamacallit over there. Like, she's nuked up.
And he's like, we're gonna have to get rid of him quietly. He's like, it's enough for quiet.
Yeah.
Loads up the cannon. Batman gets a word. He's in his little Aquamobile. What do you want to call it?
I guess Bat
sub, whatever. Gets on there, gets on top of the yacht.
He gets to throw him.
The big bald dude thought he could take
on him. They did scuffle for a while though.
Yeah, but Bat still got
her little bodyguard there, but it's Batman.
And she's like, "Oh, it's what?" When she saw him, he's like, "Oh, so it's not a myth." Or something like that.
Yes, that's what I love. Like at this point,
this is like their first encounter with
first encounter. She's like, "Oh, Batman's for real. Like this guy's actually real." And here's what I loved about it: everything didn't go as planned. She still got to let her missiles off.
Right. But everybody evacuated the building because of
in
Barbara.
time.
But the whole precinct, not the
the precinct
gone, kaputs, blown up, just like how it was, just like the warehouse was blown up in the beginning of the episode.
I like how they let it be known, like no one can be trusted. They're like, all the police is on payroll. You're better off with Barbara or Commissioner Gordon. You're between those two because you don't know
mysterious Batman that just crusades through the night.
And I like how it ends on a note that Batman feels that he fails.
Yeah, he's like, we got to be better prepared next time.
We got to be prepared. I don't fault him because, like, bruh, you're just not finding out everyone's scum. You thought it was just a little bit. No, everyone's scum. Only people you can trust is Alfred, Commissioner Gordon, and whoever Commissioner Gordon deems cool with, of course, his daughter. But yeah, that episode was fire. I have no complaints. Mwah.
I really
Keep that
appreciated
going.
Bruce Wayne in this too.
Yeah.
Boy's an NPC in real life.
I appreciate.
How are you supposed to act when that's a fake face all the time?
Yes.
Bruce Wayne is a fake face.
I love it. He comes down the yacht. He bumps into Barbara going,
No. Before that, and the Duchess goes, not on the first night. How many drinks have I had?
Oh,
excuse me.
For Pete's sake.
For Pete's sake, the man says, for Pete's sakes, walks away, and then he starts doing his investigating. Crazy.
Yeah, I love it.
Wouldn't be a yacht party if someone didn't fall overboard. Literally says the same line after he said that to Barbara, to these ladies. Wouldn't be a yacht party. And I was like, oh, this man's an NPC.
Same cadence. Oh, wow. Had the girls laughing.
It was good. It was good. Episode 1 was good.
Very good.
Supposedly there's going to be more surprises as far as villains. It's going to be interesting to see what else we get.
It's going to be interesting to see Batman's rogue gallery with this reimagining. I don't see them turning everyone into women, but I wouldn't mind it. What I'm saying is I think that the reimagining is going to keep on going with all the villains as well, and I can't wait to see how they're going to be portrayed in Cape Crusader.
Yeah. What's crazy is also the Cape Crusader has actually surpassed The Boys on Amazon Prime for the #1 streamed show. Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
It's Batman.
There's a couple episodes. We gotta watch. But yes,
it's Batman. I shouldn't be surprised, yo.
Yeah, it's pretty.